Welcome to Apex Garage. Today we're going to show you how to install a set of Gen 3 overlays on this 2011 Mustang Premium. But before we get started, you're going to need a few tools, and you'll need a 3mm and a 4mm Allen wrench. You're going to need a punch, a 4.2mm drill bit, and a 5mm fluted tap, and then also an 8mm boxed-in wrench. So before you get started, you want to check out our drill and tap video on our website. You can see the link below. And obviously this caliper bracket has already been done. I didn't want to go into details on that since the video is already available. After you've drilled and tapped holes into your brake caliper bracket, you're going to want to pull out your assembly drawing, and on this assembly drawing will have all the parts that are in the kit in the order in which they are installed. And to help you out, the front hardware bag is marked F, and the rear hardware bag is marked R. So we're gonna, since we're working with the front, we'll be working with this bag here. And the first thing you need to do is mount the mounting bracket that's going to attach the overlay to the caliper, and also the spacer and bolt that goes with it. And again, if you refer to your assembly drawing, you'll be able to see what those are. And then you just simply screw it into the top hole, and you're not going to want to tighten this all the way up. You're going to want to just snug it up, and you want to make it so it's still movable. So again, on the bottom bracket, you're just going to get this snugged up, and you want it so that it's movable. And you're going to take your overlay and make sure you put the two 5x16mm bolts in the ends, and you also want to put a couple washers here, and the print shows you that. And you do that because this button head just sticks up above. Even though it's slotted and machined in here, it does stick up above this bracket a little bit. So those washers just give you a little bit of clearance. And you stick them in, and then you want to try to center this. And you can see, you can move this all over the place, and that's the point of the slotted bracket. And once you think you've got it in the right spot, you can pop that off, then hold your brackets, and just tighten them down. Once they're tightened down, you now can just place your overlay back on. Then in your bag of parts, you're going to grab a couple washers and two 5mm nuts. And then simply screw them on. Using your 8mm boxed-in wrench, you can tighten down the nut. And that's the reason why this outer bolt hole is threaded instead of being a through hole, so that you don't have to hold that while you're trying to tighten the nut down. So once you've got it in place, the next thing you want to do is now put your wheel on, and you want to check for clearances on the outside, on the inside. Make sure that you've got it centered so that it's straight and looks good. So once you've got the wheel on, now you can see this. These are 20-inch wheels, 20-inch Shelby wheels actually. So there's a lot of space here. But you just want to make sure you got plenty of room behind, and when you give the wheel a spin, you can see that there's plenty of clearance. Gives you a chance to see what it looks like while it's out on the road as well. So if you're happy with your setup here, simply put the rest of the lug nuts on. Don't forget to use the manufacturer's recommended torque rate on your lug nuts. And when it comes to cleaning your overlays, you cannot use brake cleaner. You must use just simple soap or crud cutter or whatever you use to clean your wheels normally will work on these. I simply just wipe them with a rag because the dust just comes off very easily. I usually, when I wax the car, I throw some wax on them, and that helps the dust come off. But they do work well in keeping dust out of your wheels. Certainly it's not 100%, but it helps quite a bit. And like I said, just a dry wipe works really well when it comes to cleaning them. I hope this helps. If there's any questions, please reach out to us. Our contact information is on the website. We'll be more than happy to help you. And don't forget to send us pics. We love to see our customers' rides, and we'd love to get you out on our blog. Thanks.